I'm saying good morning, it's actually afternoon. When we left you last time, we'd woken up in Dorset to the first rain of our southwest road trip, and it was hammering it down. We weren't sure what we were going to do, but we've decided to come out to the donkey sanctuary, so we're about to go and look at some donkeys. I kind of love donkeys. And then we've got the rest of the day looking around Dorset. So come along, let's tell you what we're going to be up to. This is incredible. It's just so big, and dogs are absolutely welcome everywhere. We're about to go and talk donkeys. So the donkey sanctuary is open all year round. It's free to come in. We'll definitely be buying something or leaving a donation, because these things can't be, you know, cheap to run, but we will definitely be giving something. I might even adopt a donkey. Might have to talk that one through. What do you reckon? Can I adopt a donkey?
Why don't I adopt one for my birthday? Because you've had your birthday present.
Oh, that's
So that
true,
can be my birthday present.
yeah, it's Mark's birthday in 2 days' time, so yeah. And
So-
ask for an ass.
I've been to donkey sanctuaries, and they're normally just a field with a very small shop. And this is like the National Donkey Centre.
It is.
It's massive.
It's like donkey luxury. It's a huge donkey sanctuary, but I haven't actually spotted one yet.
Look how alert she is. What a sense he's got, doesn't it? Over time.
He hasn't even got the courage to jump up on the
you found
wall.
one. You got down again. Oh. Hello. Hello, nicely.
Have you stroked him?
No, I can't get close enough to the dog.
He's diddy, isn't he?
He or she, I'm not sure. I'm not prepared to look to find out.
The donkey sanctuary was well worth a visit, and after an obligatory cup of tea, we headed off for what could just be Mark's favourite village in the whole of the UK. So if you watched our vlog when we were in Cheddar, you'll know that Mark patted a pig and made a wish.
They're really nice, real ale too. That's pretty easy, isn't it?
Okay, a real ale. Okay, I think your needs are pretty easily met.
So I'm having a local beer in a pub called The Barrel of Beer in a seaside village called Beer.
So you're having a beer?
That has scratched my beer itch.
So you're having a beer in the barrel of beer? In beer?
Yes.
Yeah?
Cheers.
Cheers!
That's a new feeling out of there.
Yes! No sand at all, is
All the
there?
little pebbles that move around. Yes, they both got wet a couple of times by not predicting how far the waves are going to come in.
Did they get scared?
No. It's all good fun. I love this.
Mac! That's a good boy!
So we took little Mac down to the seafront, and he was fascinated by the waves. And as the waves came up, he would bark at them and then chase them back out as they receded. And every now and again, a big wave caught him out. And on the last occasion, he got totally submerged in seawater, all apart from his ears, and he's soaking wet.
Is that why you're cuddling him?
I'm trying to warm him up, but I'm getting soaking wet as well.
I don't know what she can see.
But he was loving it.
She's having a proper growl. What can she see on there?
I think they're night jars. Or Swiss, there might be Swiss on the television.
The village of Beer in Devon is a charming fishing community with a rich maritime history. Once a hotspot for smugglers, its sheltered pebble beach is still home to working fishing boats, where you can buy the day's catch straight from the shore. The village is famous for its beer quarry caves, which supplied stone for iconic buildings like Exeter Cathedral and St Paul's. After a walk along the dramatic cliffs or exploring the village's flint-faced cottages, there's no better way to end the day than with a drink at the historic Barrel of Beer pub. So show us your posh new collar, fella. Looking very handsome there. Let's see if we can get you sideways so we can see your lovely new collar. Very good. And
So
Lucy's got one too. Lucy's got a pink one. Mac's got his blue one because he's a posh boy. Hey! So, you're going to thrash me tonight, or am I going to thrash you?
Well, I'm hoping for a draw.
Do you reckon? Always a diplomat.
I'm slurring because I've been drinking red wine.
It's a nice one, actually, isn't it? This is only a little special.
Jailbird 119.
Number 119.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very nice one.
It's very smooth, goes down too easily.
And very cheap, just like us.
Annie, 1799 to 1847.
Does it say what she did?
Well, I think she discovered the history of these cliffs through fossils.
Turns out Mary Anning was a pioneering fossil hunter who discovered the first complete ichthyosaurus, plesiosaurus, and even a pterosaur. She significantly advanced paleontology despite being largely unrecognised in her time. Now she's celebrated for her contributions at the Lyme Regis Museum, and the Jurassic Coast attracts visitors inspired by her legacy. What a woman! Looks like Mac learnt his lesson yesterday. Notice how he's not going too close to the edge of the water. Lucy, not quite smart enough to realise she's going to get wet. Do you reckon that's what they are?
I think so. I think that one's got an ensuite and that's got an ensuite. Look at the diameter, they're 100 mil, which is soil pipe. There's no gutter going down to them, so why would they need to get rid of wastewater? I reckon there's an ensuite or bathroom right and one left. I say very
Posh poo
pipes.
pipes.
Very posh poo pipes.
That's an unusual building, isn't it? Unusual stone. Lyme Regis is lovely. It's interesting, we don't live anywhere near the sea, so when we do get to somewhere coastal, it's a bit of a novelty for us. Although I grew up not far from the northeast beaches, and we lived in Cyprus for 3 years, and I also lived in the Outer Hebrides for 3 years, with amazing coastline, amazing beaches. But, you know, it is lovely. I think as much as it's pretty, I don't know, maybe I'm just a bit biased being a northeast girl, but I don't think anything really touches the coastline around Northumberland or the western side of Scotland. There's just something rugged and, I don't know, just raw about the coastline. And the southwest coastline is beautiful, but it just doesn't have that same rawness, I think, that I'm used to. But we've had a lovely time. We've really enjoyed our trip around the southwest, and we'll definitely come back in the warmer weather, because as you can see, it's a bit chilly today, but at least it's not raining. We've only had one real day of rain, but yeah, we're gonna head from Lyme Regis to have a walk from, I think, Lulworth Cove to Durdle Door. I'm looking forward to that because that does look a little bit more rugged, so we'll see how that goes. The roads are just so quiet, aren't they? There's hardly anything on the roads. Oh, boy, that was only 20 minutes at Portland Bill, but my hands, my nose and everything is absolutely freezing. So yeah, I need to warm up and a cup of tea. So we're staying in a CS, I think, tonight. I can't remember. It's either one of the clubs, either a CL or a CS. I might remember later, or I'll put it as a link below so you can see where we're staying. But we're staying in Weymouth, and then tomorrow the plan is to go out to Lulworth Cove. And it was meant to be today, but we decided there's no point in going east past our campsite to then come back to it. So we've had a look at Portland Bill. We had a lovely walk around Lyme Regis, and just the coastal drive from Lyme Regis to Weymouth was just beautiful, through lots of lovely little villages. So I think we're going to head to the campsite, get settled for the night. Do need to do a bit of shopping, my darling, otherwise
No food.
There'll be no food.
But also, we're not doing the other coastal walk today because Lyme Regis had more to look at than we thought.
Yeah, I'm flicking between focuses here. Yes, Lyme Regis was much prettier and had a lot more there than we expected it to have. So we actually spent 3 hours there. We thought we were going to spend about an hour. So just do a little bit of shopping, make dinner for tonight and settle down. Probably a game of rummy cub or two. The first night we played, Mark thrashed me. I didn't win a single game out of 5.
6-0?
5, it was only 5. Last night I kind of got my own back. I think it was 4-2, but tonight I want to really make my mark. Anybody else play games in their van? We love a bit of rummy cub. Anyway, we're going to head off and we'll talk to you soon. So we are on day 10, I think, of our 2-week road trip, and we're in Dorset. We spent the morning in Weymouth, but I don't know, maybe it's just because it's a very dull, very cold day, and nowhere looks its best on a dull, cold day. But we were a bit disappointed, if I'm honest, in Weymouth. Then we've driven to Lulworth Cove, with the intention of going to Durdle Door and Lulworth Cove, but it's now nearly 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We've got about 2 hours of daylight, and the parking is £20. £20 for 2 hours. No, we're not doing it. So we've come to Lulworth Castle instead, but of course the castle is shut January and February. It's just that time of year, isn't it? But we have parked up. We are the only people in the whole car park. But we're going to have a walk around the grounds, take the dogs for a walk. Even if we just do an hour's walk, I think it'll be good just to get out and walk around a bit. It is bitterly cold. I'm struggling a little bit with the cold today, even though I'm well wrapped up. But yeah, we'll have a look at Lulworth Castle, take some pickies, and hopefully it'll be a nice hour spent. difficult. She has to do it the hard way. I don't know, I think you're a bit dark. Ooh, scary thing in the tree. Oh, and cobwebs.
I reckon he gets fed and he sees a human and looks for food.
Genuinely, a little bit of sunshine and it lifts your mood so much. I reckon it is. You get a boost of vitamin D and it just makes you feel good. I'm finally happy.
Bloody hell. Quick, alert the media. Once in a decade.
Oh, don't be mean. So as the sun sets over Lulworth Castle, join us next time to find out if we ever actually managed to get to Durdle Door and Lulworth Cove. Take care, we'll see you next time.